In our previous class, we have seen the portion of depreciation with the second method of recording depreciation, where we need to prepare two accounts related to asset. One, where we were preparing asset account. Second, where we were preparing provision for depreciation account. In today's class, we will see the third method of recording depreciation, where you need to prepare three accounts related to any asset. First one is asset account, second one is provision for depreciation account, and third one is asset disposal account. Related to any asset, there can be three things. Either you will purchase the asset, or you will sell the asset, or you will charge depreciation. In the first method of recording depreciation, where we are preparing only one account, machinery, we are recording all these three transactions in the same account. Purchase was recorded here, sale was recorded here, and depreciation was recorded here. In the second method, where we are preparing asset as well as provision account, in that case, at the time of purchase we were recording on the debit side, at the time of sale we are recording here, and whenever we are charging depreciation, we are writing that in another account here. Okay. Now in this third method, we will prepare one more account, that is asset disposal. And now what we will do? Purchase of asset will be recorded here, sale of asset will be recorded here, depreciation will be recorded here in provision, and sale of asset will be recorded in asset disposal. Okay, so we will understand how to prepare these three accounts, or the third method of recording depreciation, with the help of quotient. Okay, so let's see what is given in our quotient. So if we summarize this quotient, it is written that on 1st June 2017, we purchased a machinery for 27 lakh. In that year, there was no transaction. In next year, again there was no transaction. But in the third year, on 1st October 19, what we did, we purchased one machinery for 8 lakh and we sold one machinery. Which machinery we sold? So it is written that the machinery we purchased on 1st June, a part of that machinery which was having original cost. Original cost means at the time of purchase, cost was 6 lakh. But if you see, cost is 27 lakh. Means from that 27 lakh of cost, we are selling a part having a cost of 6 lakh. And that part is sold for a price of 3,50,000 on 1st October 19, and we need to prepare accounting for 31st March 20, right? And the depreciation rate is given in the quotient as 10% written down value method. That is second method. And it is asked in the quotient that we need to prepare three accounts. First one is machinery account. You need to write here machinery account. Second one, provision for depreciation account. So here you will write provision for depreciation account. And we need to prepare one more account, that is asset disposal or machinery disposal account. Now what that account is and how to prepare that account, that we will understand later when we will come to the sale transaction. But before sales, everything will be recorded the same way we were recording in the second method, where we were recording purchase here, depreciation here. Okay, so let's do till 1st October with the second method. So on 1st June 2017, we are purchasing, so we will write here 1st June 17 as to bank account, and we are purchasing for 27 lakhs, so we will write 27 lakhs. Okay, now till 31st March 18, there is no transaction. So on 31st March 18, what you will do, you will charge depreciation. You will write what? By depreciation account. Now you are having only one machinery, right? And that machinery is of how much? 27 lakh. So 10% of 27 lakh will be 2,70,000. But that 2,70,000 is depreciation for whole year. And you purchase on 1st June. That means April and May. 2 months went. From 1st June to 31st March, that is 10 months. Now we will charge depreciation for 10 months. So what we will do? If 2,70,000 is the depreciation for 12 months, what will be the depreciation of 10 months? That is 2,70,000 into 10 divided by 12. 2 lakh 25,000. So we can write 2,25,000 here. We charge the depreciation. Now after charging depreciation, what we normally do? We close our account. Closing account means finding the closing balance. So total of this is 27. It should also be 27, but there is no amount to deduct. So the whole 27 lakh will be our balance CD on 31st March 2018. Okay, same way we will try to find the balance here also. So total is same 225, and there is no amount to minus from the debit side. So the total amount will be our balance CD on the same day 31st March 18. Now we need to carry forward this balance from here to here as balance will be, and from here to here as balance will be. Okay, so write that thing on 1st April 18 as balance DD 2,25,000, and this will be carried forward here on 1st April 18 as to balance DD, that is 27 lakh. Now we are standing here on 1st April 18, and if you see from 1st April 18 to 31st March 19, there is no transaction. So if there is no transaction on 31st March 19, what we will do? We will charge depreciation. Okay, and depreciation in this method is always recorded in the second account, that is provision for depreciation account. What we will write, sir? We will write by depreciation account. Now see one thing. We are following written down value method, which says that depreciation should be calculated every year, not on the cost, but on the written down value. And in this method, written down value means cost minus total depreciation. This account opening will tell us always the cost, and this account opening will tell you always the total depreciation of that machine. So we can simply do what? We can deduct that 225 from this 27 lakh, and you will get a value of 24,75,000. Okay, so we can calculate 10% for the whole year of that 24,75,000, and that will be 2,47,500. So we have calculated depreciation. Now we will do what? We will close the account, and closing account is very easy. Total of this is 27, so it should also be 27, and there is no amount to minus, so the whole 27 will be our balance of 31st March 19 as balance DD. Okay, and we need to close this account also, but in this account, closing means finding the total depreciation till now. Okay, and we are having only one machine. We have not purchased any other machine. So total depreciation on that machine will be 225 plus 247500. So the total depreciation will be 4,72,500. Now we need to carry forward this balance CD as balance DD on the opposite side. We are standing here on 1st April 19, and if you see from 1st April 19 to 31st March 20, there is two transactions. One is of purchase and one is of sale. So firstly, let's purchase the asset. That is purchase on 1st October 19. So purchase will be recorded here 1st October 19. You will write what? To bank account, and that is of 8 lakhs. You write 8 lakhs. Now on the same date, we have one machinery which we are selling, but we have already understood that if you are selling in between the year, whatever month you used that asset, the asset you are selling, you need to charge depreciation for that. And we are selling machinery on 1st October. That means from April to October we use. So April, May, June, July, August, September. October we sold on 1st, so October will not be counted. So that will be 6 months. So we need to charge depreciation on the asset which we are selling for 6 months first. Okay, how we can charge, sir? We are not selling the whole machine, we are selling a machinery of 6 lakh. And that 6 lakh is the original cost. You cannot calculate on that 6 lakh. You need to find the written down value of 6 lakh costing machine. That is the machine you are selling now. So how we can do that? That is easy. See, there are two ways. Either you can do the calculation and charge depreciation every year. Like let's suppose we are preparing a working note, and on 1st June 17, we purchase that for how much price? 6 lakh. Okay, and you will charge first depreciation minus depreciation on 31st March 18. So that will be 6 lakh, 60% will be 60,000, but 60,000 is for whole year, right? So from June to March, that will be for 10 months. So that will be 50,000. So first year you will charge 50, next year balance will be 550. Next depreciation you will charge on minus depreciation 31st March 90, and 10% of this will be 55,000. So this will be 495. On what date, sir? WDV on 1st April 90. Any confusion? Now you are knowing the value of that part on 1st April 19, that is what I did. Whatever we are doing in the account, that we are just doing in the working. That we can do or not? That we can easily do, no? We can simply charge depreciation for this year, and we will find the value on 1st April 19. Now you want to calculate 6 month depreciation, so you can easily do. You can calculate minus depreciation. That will be how much? 4,95,000 into 10 by 100 into 6 months we needed, so 6 by 12, 24750. This is the depreciation that we need to charge now. So you can write here 24750. Got my point? And we can write here at the date of sale 1st October 19 as by depreciation. Till now, whatever we did was nothing new. We are doing the same things in the previous second method. And from here, what we were doing? At the time of sale, we were transferring the total depreciation from this account to this account. That we were doing now. And of which machine is of the machinery you are selling. So what is that total depreciation? You can see in the working note also. This was the depreciation in the first. This is the depreciation in the second. And this is the more depreciation you charge. So you can add these things. These are the depreciation, right? On the asset we are selling or not. This is the depreciation. Huh? So you can add these three things. So that will be 50,000 plus 55,000 plus 24750. So total depreciation if we add these three will be 1,29,750. So in the second method we are transferring the depreciation from here to this account and we are selling. But as we are following the third method, we need to prepare one more account. And this account is known as asset disposal account. Okay. And now what you will do, as you need to sell the asset, right? So firstly you will transfer the total depreciation of the asset or part of the asset which you are selling, the total depreciation of that asset you are selling from the date of purchase till the date of sale, from this account to this account. That we will transfer, and also we will transfer the cost of that asset. Cost is here. So we transfer all the cost from this account to this account. Then you can sell the asset. How, sir? Cost will be here, depreciation will be here. So situation will be same like this account now. Cost is here, depreciation is here. So cost is here, depreciation is here. Then we can see. You can assume is like this is the playground of this person, Mr. A. And this is the playground of Miss A, Miss Arushi. And this is the playground of someone else. Let's suppose Jaswinder's. So they need to fight. So earlier what was happening in the first method of recording depreciation, we were having only one playground of Mr. A. So anyone who wish to fight, they need to go here. And actually that was not the situation. In the very first method, there was only one playground, that is asset. And all the three players, that is machinery depreciation of that and selling machinery. Everyone was standing in that playground only. So there was no point of going anywhere. Right? But in the second method, there was one more playground. Miss A said that I will create my own playground. So C created her own playground as provision for depreciation. C was charging depreciation, means practicing every year in her own account. And Mr. A was practicing every year in his account. Now what happened? Miss A want to find Mr. A. So C said that you come to my account, and he said no, I am old, so you will come to my account. So in that case what we are doing, we are transferring all the depreciation, means that player who want to find that total depreciation went from this account to this account. Then both players are in the same ground, they will fight each other. No confusion. Now in this third method, what happened? The third person, that means say, he saw that A created his own ground, Arushi did his own bagavat, she created her own ground. So I should also create my own ground. So he created his own ground. Now what happened? Two people wanted to fight the asset and the total depreciation of that. So asset was saying that you come to me. Then he said, why you both come to me. You guys wanted to fight, I make that fight happen. You come to me and you come to me. Now you can fight me. Getting the thing? That is third method. Asset disposal. So firstly, for doing that fight, you need to transfer the cost. Cost is where? Here, sir. So cost will be transferred from here to here. Where is depreciation? Depreciation is here, so it will be transferred from here to here. Now let's see how we can do the transfer. That's easy. Every time you are purchasing, you are writing here now. So if you wanted to take some money from this account, where you will write? Of course here. So, and we are making the transfer to asset disposal. So we will write here buy asset disposal account. And what we need to transfer, sir? We need to transfer the cost of asset which we are selling. And we are selling the asset which is having a cost of 6 lakh. So we transfer 6 lakh here. And which side we will write? Remember, transferring will always be on the opposite side. So you have written on the credit side, means you will write on the debit side. So here you will write 6 lakh and name of the account from where it got transferred. That is machinery. So you will write here machinery disposal. And here that is machinery disposal. And here you will write what? Machinery account. So cost is transferred. That their thing. Now Arushi has to go now. So what we will do? We will write here the name of the account in which that is going. So here we will write what? Machinery, that is machinery disposal. So here we will write what? Machinery disposal account. And that is written on the debit side. So we will write on which side? Credit side. And write what? Name of the account, that is provision for depreciation. Date will be same, the date of sale, that is 1st October, 1st October, 1st October and 1st October. No confusion, no? Okay. Now sir, how much we should transfer? Total depreciation of that asset or part of asset which you are selling. And we just calculated, right? In the first year it was 50, next year it was 55, third year it was 2475,000. So it total these things and that will be the total which we need to transfer. So the total depreciation will be the total of these, and that is 129,750. That will be transferred from here to here. Now both players are standing in the same playground. Now they can fight each other and decide whether there is profit or loss. And if you see now, the situation of this account is similar to this account in the very first method. Cost is here, depreciation is here. And in second method also we are doing the same thing, right? We are transferring depreciation from here to here. So cost and depreciation, cost and depreciation. Situation is same. Now you can say sale price is 350. So here you will write what? Buy bank account. You are selling for 350. Now see what the benefit of this is. Now you don't need to actually compare. That this is the cost, sir, minus this is the depreciation. Now this is the current value. Compare current value with same price. No. In this account, there will be no balance CD, and whatever balance you are getting, if you are getting, that is profit or loss. If you get the difference on this side, you will write to profit and loss account. If you get the difference this side, you will write by profit and loss account. And if you see here, if we total that thing, you will get the difference on the debit side. Sorry, credit side actually. Total of this side is 6 lakh. And if you total these two, you will get a value of 4,79,750. That means this side we are getting a difference. So that is a loss on sale. And what is the difference? We can deduct that from 6 lakh. That will be 1,20,250. See how easy was that. Now in this account you will not get any balance. Whatever difference you are getting, that is profit or loss. This account is done. Now whenever you need to sell any asset, you will do the same thing. Then again you will make another round. No confusion. Now we sold the asset, we purchased the asset, that purchase is recorded. Now on 31st March, what you will do? You will charge depreciation again. Now how many machines you are having? You are having 2 machines. One you just purchase, and second not the total machinery, sir, but a part of that machine. Right? Okay. So firstly let's charge the depreciation on the second machine because that is easy. Why? Because we purchase for 8 lakh. So 10% of 8 lakh will be 80,000. But we purchase from October. So October, November, December, January, February, March. We need to charge for 6 months. So if 80,000 is for whole year, for 6 months that will be 40,000. No confusion. But we need to charge depreciation on the second machinery as well. Sorry, first machinery and not the complete first machinery. That is 27 lakh now. And you need to charge depreciation on only a part of that. And for that, what is the part which you are having left? From this 27, we sold 6 lakh, right? So that means we need to charge depreciation on 21 lakh. But you cannot calculate 10% of this 21 lakh. Why? Because you need to find the WDV of that 21 lakh. And finding WDV means cost minus depreciation. Right? Getting my point or not? So what we can do, we can find the WDV of the remaining machinery 2 ways. There are 2 ways actually. First one, the way you are doing. Like you can prepare a working note and you can write firstly the cost. And cost is 21 lakh. In the first year, that is depreciation on 31st March 18. That will be 10% of this 21 lakh, and that will be 2,10,000. But that is for 12 months, so what will be for 10 months? That will be 1,75,000. So we can deduct this 1,75,000 from that 21 lakh, and we can get a WDV of 19,25,000. Now again you can charge depreciation on 31st March 19. 10% of this, that is 1,92,500, and then you can deduct 1,92,500 minus 19,25,000, and you can get a value of 17,32,500. Now this is the value on 1st April 19 which you wanted, WDV. That was 1. Second way we have already understood in our previous class what we can do. 27 lakh is the cost of total, and this is the total depreciation. So you can deduct that depreciation from 27 lakh, and that will be WDV of total. So you can do what if this is the WDV of 27, what will be the WDV of 21? So there are 2 ways. Okay, you can do any ways. Okay. Now we are doing the WDV 170 lakh 32,500. We can charge 10% of this, and 10% of this will be 1,73,250. No confusion. Now we charge the depreciation. Now what we need to do, sir? We need to close the accounts. and find. Okay, first we need to add these things to find the total. So that will be 2,13,250. We need to close the account. We are having 3 accounts. This account is already closed or not? Closed. We need to close 2. This one and this one. In this account, balance always means what? Balance always means the cost of the machinery which you are having. And we are having 2 machinery, right? The first one which is having cost of 21 lakh plus second one which is having cost of 8 lakh. So the total closing will be 29 lakh. Any confusion in this one? Okay. We need to find the balance sheet of this account as well. And in this account, balance means the total depreciation of the machinery which you are still having. We are having 2 machines. The third one which we just purchased, on that the total depreciation till now from the date of purchase is only 40,000. Okay, but on the first machine, sir, what is the total depreciation that we have calculated here? This was the first year, this was the second year, and in third year you here calculated 173,250. This one. This is the third year. First, second, and third year. So you can add these 3 to find the total depreciation of that 21 lakh. That will be 5,40,750. Right? And we can add these 2 to find the total balance. So that will be 5,80,750. So this way we can solve the question in which we need to prepare 3 accounts, that is asset account, provision for depreciation account, as well as asset disposal account. Right? So that was everything related to depreciation. We have seen both the method of calculating depreciation, SLM and WDP. We have seen all the 3 methods of recording depreciation, and our chapter of depreciation is finished.